and lose his soul. Life is not about here. After time, there is eternity. Can somebody say eternity? There is eternity. If life you are living is just about here, Bible said that you are men most what? Miserable. If all you are laboring for, all you are struggling for, all you are working for, all you are doing, your sleepless night is just how to make it here, I promise you, you have lost already. You have lost already. Praise the Lord. So we must remain a light in a dark world. That is what we are called for. We must remain a light in a dark world and preserve God's standard regardless of popular opinion. Say, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Let's quickly, gradually look into fashionable iniquities. Dishonesty. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 22. Dishonesty is one of the fashionable iniquities. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 22. Media, I need you now. I need you now, please. Media, I need you. Lying lips are abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. Lying lips. One of the one of the fashionable iniquities is lies. Many of us, even though we are in church, but we live in lies. We live in lies. Someone said to me recently, he said he marked the wife's birthday and invited us. That was last month. We went there. When the man was addressing the audience, when we came in, and he was receiving us and making some references. And he said to the audience, he said, this man is second person he ever met and believe that it is possible to do business in righteousness. He said the first person he met was Coscharis. He said he get closer to Coscharis and had time with him and discover actually that it's possible for somebody to do business in righteousness and make wealth. And he said to them, the second person is this man. I was on, because the popular opinion is that you must lie in business. The popular opinion is that you must tell lies, dishonesty. Many believe that everyone must lie to survive. It's not true. Am I communicating? It's not true. It's not true. Cheating. Some time ago, that's about 10 to 15 years ago, a pastor, a general overseer in a church, called me. He said he want to give me an award. I said, which award? He said, doctorate degree award. I said, you give me? I said, but how can I take that award? How can I go and take doctorate degree award when I did not attend university? Praise the Lord. He said, no, it's an award. I said, sorry, I can't. He's a GO of a church. Very vibrant minister. If I mention his name, many of you will know it. I said, sorry. Many are busy acquiring fake academic certificates. And yet we come to church. That is about iniquity. When your heart cannot prick you, tell you that this thing is not what? Right. You are doing it and you say it as normal. Everybody does it. Iniquity has taken over. Fake certificates, breaking promises, fake products and others. products and others. As we were coming, I was sharing story with my wife. One of our Chinese supplier that we are discussing, he mentioned somebody in Nigeria. Said the person called him that his office, his warehouse, shops were sealed. I said to him, why? He said, oh, you don't know him. He'll always like to do copy, fake. Why would you fake, brother? Because you want to make money. Why will you sell fake? Because you want to make money. And here we don't consider it again. We don't see all those things. These are the things you are doing. Your heart have already sealed. And you see it as normal because you can point Mr. A, Mr. A does it, Mr. B does it, Mr. C does it. And you that is a Christian carrying Bible, you also want to be involved into it. Praise the Lord. You also want to be involved. In those days when I was inside trade fair, somebody brought a product and asked me to import that product. The price he told me, by the time I made calculation, I discovered that a container at that time, as far back as 2012, a container will give me between 8 to 14 million naira. One container. I said, no, sorry, I can't get involved. He said, Oga, all I want is for you to import it. It will not come to your warehouse. Once it gets to the port there, the moment agent said that the goods is coming out, just tell me the container will come to his own warehouse. All I needed is my money coming into account. I looked at him and said, sorry, unfortunately, I will not get involved. He came first time, second time, third time, fourth time. I insisted my ground and he stopped coming. Child of God, if you are heavily conscious, that consciousness will be there in all you do, in your life, because life does not consist on what you have. The world see all these practices as being smart. No, I'm a very smart guy. You are very smart. But can I tell you, God sees it as sin. Tell somebody, God sees it as sin. Number two is corruption. Many believe corruption is the only way to succeed, even in the church. Corruption, even in the church. Bribery. Corruption. Even in the church. They've got that the church want to send someone an errand. The church will not be, who shall we send? Are we sure he will tell us what? Truth. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I was telling somebody, I said to the person, I said, while I was here working with my team, I think we are about 9 in number that completed this church, built that vicarage. Cast your mind back for a number of years it took that 9 of us never spent 1 naira of this church on pure water. We never drank pure water with 1 naira of this church. Because we are very careful, so we don't get ourselves contaminated, so we don't get ourselves defiled, so we don't get ourselves corrupted. We are very conscious of that. Until the day we drop tools, no one that walked with me drank pure water with money of this church. The corruption has eaten up the fabrics of the church, that whenever church want to do something, they will be, fishing and fishing, trying, who must we send? The order of the day, society today, is corruption. You see, corruption, it become normal. It become normal. It become normal. We take it as normal. We take it as not. And that's why you see things keep getting tighter and tighter. I told somebody last week and said, until this nation kill corruption, forget it, inflation will keep going high. Am I communicating? Inflation will keep going high. Things will keep going high. Things will keep going high until we kill corruption. You see our politicians swimming in the ocean of corruption and telling you nothing will happen. We are the one in government. But one thing that gives me joy, after time, there is eternity. Life does not what? End here. Life does not end here. The little years I have been here on earth, I have seen the wealth of the wicked transferred to the children of the righteous. I have seen it. The wealth acquired by the wicked being transferred to the children of who? The righteous. So I'm not perturbed, I'm not moved by what is ongoing nowadays. Because corruption. That is one of the fashionable iniquity. That is it. Even when you don't want to be part of it, they will force you into it. Sexual immorality. Sexual immorality. It's another thing altogether. Bible said in Hebrews chapter 13 verse 4. Media, can you help us? Hebrews chapter 13 verse 4. Hebrews 13 verse 4. Please, media, be fast with me. Oh, the time allotted to me is so short. Hebrews chapter 13. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled, but warmongers and adulterers God will judge. Can somebody say God will judge? Sexual immorality, sex outside marriage is being promoted now. People promote it. People promote it. Sex